Hi guys, it's Natalie Zanga with my video of the day. So on one of my other videos, I got a request to elaborate more of what happens if you are from the dreamland married to Neverland. Like, what do you do about it? Um, if you know what I'm talking about, you can go back and look on the YouTube video. So many times, people who are very optimistic and hopeful get attracted to the people that are more pessimistic and kind of like on the downer side and it's never going to happen, we're never going to get it. They kind of attract each other because the dreamland hope to be able to shine some light for the Neverland, and the Neverland sees the hope in them and gets attracted to it. But within time and marriage, it becomes very, very draining for the Dreamland because they think that the time is going to come where Neverland is going to be just like the Dreamland and optimistic, but it doesn't work like that. So they're asking me, what do you do when you're married to someone who's more on that side of the down and the Neverland mindset? So the number one factor is we should not take it personally. Like if you're living with someone that's more on the pessimistic side, you need to know that it has nothing to do with them. That is how they feel even towards themselves and towards the world. So the words they say, the way they view the world is not about you. It's just their outlook on life. That their perception is like that. Number two, excessive amount of time of trying to change them and make them see better can be very draining to you. So you need to get your own support system and help. And even if your spouse is not willing to come to therapy, to get your own therapy in place, to do your own self-help work, and to be able to get your own stimulation going, because depression can, even like, the Neverlands can turn into depression, and depression can be contagious and it can affect your mental state as well. Number three is that you need to be realistic with what you're expecting. So if you know your partner is one of those people from the Neverland and things overwhelm them and stress them out, you have to be mindful of what you are presenting to them. And is it going to make matters worse or better? So you got to be very realistic with yourself and where you're holding. And then number four, it's creating that space and that empathy first for yourself, of having empathy that I was hoping that things are going to change, and holding that space that it's challenging. It's really challenging, and sometimes it feels like you're pulling that person because everything is such an ordeal and everything is just so hard. And the pessimism, it's like almost like when sugar meets salt. So like it's everything is so draining. And you need to know, again, going back to our number one, that it has nothing to do with you. That is their mindset. So if you have people like that in your life, you need to give yourself extra kind of like mental, emotional support to be in that space. Try to create a good state for yourself. Try to have good support system. Try to work on yourself, reading, stimulating yourself. And you cannot be unrealistic with what this partner is offering, because all it's going to do is bring your spirit even down. So when you expect to get one of what you were hoping, when you get two, it feels amazing. But if you expect 10 and all you get is two, it's even more deflating and damaging for you. So being realistic makes a big difference. And I hope well and blessing for everyone, and hopeful that most people will get to see the sunrise and the beauty of the sun in their life. Thank you. This is Natalie Zanga.